And in my playbook tonight, New Jersey Governor Chris Christie is a job killer. Plain and simple. He vowed to walk away from the country's largest public works project unless someone else pays for it. The planned tunnel would run between New Jersey and New York City and would create almost 3,000 construction jobs and almost 16,000 permanent jobs in New Jersey alone. But Christie doesn't care. He said this: "I don't want to hear about the jobs it will create if I don't have the money to pay for the payroll. It will not create the jobs. This is not a difficult decision for me." Transportation Secretary Ray LaHood recently convinced Christie to hold off on killing the project while other funding options were explored. But instead of working on a solution, Christie is out campaigning for Republicans all over the country. The governor could pull the plug for good this Friday. Joining me now is New Jersey Senator Frank Lautenberg. Mr. Lautenberg, excuse me, he is at a rally, was at a rally today to support the tunnel alongside union members and fellow New Jersey Senator Robert Menendez. Senator, why is this so important if the money's not there, according to the governor?
Well, first of all, we have to decide whether or not we're going to even try to go ahead with this thing. As it stands, the governor supported this plan with a letter to the DOT secretary in April. In his campaigning for the governor's job, he said he was fully behind the tunnel.
So he did a reversal.
Well, he backed down. Yeah, it's not unusual for the governor to change his mind midstream, and this is one time when changing his mind is a terrible thing. We're looking at not 3,000 but 6,000 jobs building the tunnel, and ultimately winding up with 44,000 permanent jobs. And it's a fantastic opportunity for people to get to work in New Jersey, be free from congestion on the highways, make sure that the air is better because people are on trains, not in their cars. There's so many advantages to this, Ed. It's unbelievable that he would take such a casual attitude.
Well, is there a national implication by taking this stand, in your opinion? He's going around the country being touted by many Republicans as the next best thing because he's tough on budgets. What about that?
Well, what about that is that there's two sides of that coin. One is that he's away from the state when we desperately need constant attention. Can talk about the deficits, talk about jobs, talk about program, but to be absent campaigning across the country when New Jersey just elected him and we need desperately to have leadership, he's not providing it.
This is Governor Christie. I want you to respond to this sound cut. Here it is.
I'm not putting the taxpayers of the state of New Jersey on the hook, no matter how much Senator Lautenberg, wants it. My job as governor is to be responsible with the people's money. We haven't had that for a long time. I know he's not used to it, but he's now got a governor who's going to make sure that we have the money to pay for what we're ordering. Senator Lautenberg can do what senators do, which is talk. And what governors are supposed to do is decide.
A cut with a dose of arrogance. Senator Lautenberg, what do you think of that?
Well, I think, as we say in the trade, it's a bit of baloney. The fact is that I've worked very hard to get to the $3 billion, along with Senator Menendez, to get to the $3 billion commitment, the largest ever in a transit project in the history of our state.
Do the people in New Jersey want it, Senator? Do the people in New Jersey want it?
Yes, people want it. They want it desperately because it means jobs. It means being able to get places on time. It means being free of congestion, which we're now masters at. And we don't want to become the parking lot for New York people going to work in New York, which will happen with our highways.
Senator Lautenberg, great to have you with us tonight. Thanks so much. You bet.